morning, everybody. This morning I find myself down at the Olinda Creek for a sunrise session. I'm at the back of the Sylvan Reservoir, or the northern end of the Sylvan Reservoir. It's about half an hour or so, an hour before sunrise. It's just too dark. I'm not going to head out there yet. These banks out here are quite steep. I don't want to be dealing with an eel on those banks. I'll end up going in if I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to kick back here for a little bit. We'll wait for it to get a bit lighter. Then we're going to head just over the road there. And there's a beautiful little spot I found last time I was here. And I'm going to do a sunrise session right there. And it's getting brighter already. Geez, it gets light quick. It was pitch black 10 minutes ago. Now look at it, it's beautiful. Got the car parked on the side of the road here. The creek is down there. But I'm going to come across the road here, because I fished in that spot before down there. We're going to go up here. And I'm pretty sure it was up around the left the last time I came here. Yeah, and the creek's in there as well. And we're going to drop a line in that part. Where was I last time? I can't remember. Must have just been here somewhere. Maybe it's just up around this corner. Can't quite see yet. Yeah, it was back down here. So I can't quite see what's going on, it's still dark. So I'm just going to hang around here. I think it was this log here, by this log. Yeah, it was definitely here. All right, I'm going to take a seat on this log. Wait for it to get a little bit brighter. And we'll get on in there. All right, I got my first line in. Just in there. I can't see a thing here. This is the torch on it. It looks really bright through the camera, but it's actually not. I can't see if the line is tight or where it's landed. But this is the first spot we're going to try this morning. And stand by, let's see what we catch out of this little hole here. This is how dark it is still there. I'll just zoom the camera out. It's still very dark. Can sort of start seeing what's going on here now. Can see the line now. That bell's moving a little bit. Could be just the current. Let's see what swims up this creek this morning, if anything. What an absolutely beautiful part of the world it is out here at the east of Victoria. So I think I'm about 40 odd kilometres east of Melbourne, on the other side of the Dandenong Ranges, in a place called Sylvan. Just have a look at the place. Stunning. There's plenty of walking tracks around here. I believe there's mountain bike tracks as well. There's this creek to fish in, which I've caught plenty of fish in the past in. Nothing here this morning yet. I'm going to hang around this area, just around this area for the morning window, and then back to Melbourne. Got to get ready for work. I'm at a new spot now. I'm a little bit closer to the car. The last spot was just up here, but this has been cleared last time I came here. It looks like people have come down here. So we've got the lines in. I'm going to head down there next. Let's see what happens this morning. So far, nothing. So far, no bites out here. I'm moving off to the next spot. Let's go. This water is really low here. I've caught plenty of fish here in the past, eel and blackfish in this very spot. That's really low. You can see the bottom. I don't like my chances. But look, I've flicked the line in there. I've got a line in there. Let's just kick back for a little bit and see if anything happens. Yeah, the water level's really low. Hey, something might come through. Dunno. Let's see what happens. This is the Olinda Creek. This is a tributary of the Yarra River, which means it flows into the Yarra River. It starts its journey in the Dandenong Ranges, in a place called Olinda, which is at the top of the ranges. Then makes its way all the way down the mountain, through Mount Evelyn, through Lilydale, and into the Yarra River at a place called Yering. I haven't seen where it goes into the Yarra River yet, but that's something I'll get to one day. But that's it. This is the Olinda Creek. I've caught plenty here, but not today. So not going to go for much longer today. I'm only out for the morning window, but what I will do while I'm here is we'll go and have a look at the Sylvan Reservoir. I've never seen it before, so we'll go see it today. Just a little bit longer here and we're off. Just up the road there's a crossing where the road crosses Lyrebird Creek. I've never seen it. Let's go and check it out. So Lyrebird Creek, nothing was there, it was completely dried out. But Olinda Creek is here. We'll get you down there and I'll show you what's going on. This is the last spot for the day. I'm gonna sit from the bank for a little bit. Gonna sit back from the bank for a little bit. And then we'll have a quick look at what's going on in this area here. We've got a bit of a man-made structure in the water. I'll show you what's going on. But for now, I'm going to sit back. Go, guys. I've just caught a brown trout in this little bit of Olinda Creek. Absolutely fantastic. I missed the hookup. I wasn't expecting to catch anything, but there you go. Look at that. There's so much more creek you can access up there. There's a track here. And you can follow it up this creek all the way up to as far as you can get, I guess, until you get to private property. Anyway, I'm going to get this trout sorted out. I'm going to kick back for a little bit longer. Maybe we might catch another one. Maybe we might get a redfin. Let's see. So if you have a look here, gang, there's a man-made structure in the water right there. So at some point, this whole section, this whole area here was dammed. They've pulled a couple of the sections out of that dam there because it looks like they've decommissioned it or half decommissioned it. But what that does is that just stops anything from downstream swimming upstream. Obviously there's fish upstream because I've just caught that brown trout right up there. But say something wanted to get upstream now from here, it's not going to happen. They're not going to get past that. The eels they might climb up the bank there and wiggle its way back into the system there. That's possible. But yeah, if you have a look at this, you can just see that there's just no way anything's coming past that wall. But there is trout on the other side of this wall. I've just caught one. We'll give this another little bit of time and then I might see what's on the other side of this bridge here, see if there's any holes. Cool, I'll be back. Have a look at how beautiful this is. Let's go down here a little bit and we'll see if there's anything where I can flick this line in. Looks like we've got private property coming up. But we're right up here on these logs. I'm going to try and get down there and we'll see if there's anything down there. And then that will call it the morning, I think. Let's see what's down there. All right, there's a nice little hole down there. I'm going to go and drop my line in there. And let's see if there's any trout or blackfish in there. Oh, my way through all this bush I'm in. A bit underwhelming. There's just like a little puddle here. I've got the worm in, I don't expect anything. But it's beautiful down here. I might get some photos and then we're getting out of here. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? Absolutely stunning. Righto, let's go. Got to bash my way out again. I'll throw the rod over. I don't want to be dealing with that. There's something metal there. Get out of here. Down here. All right, let's go. Caught on that tree. All right. Pick it up through these trees. A little bit of the rod. All right. Through. Still got the car key on me. Whew. Let's ride. That is it for the fishing window this morning. I've got the trout in the fridge. I am going to now head to the Sylvan Reservoir and we're going to go and check that out and see what it looks like. Cool. Let's do it. The Sylvan Reservoir is closed temporarily. I couldn't get in there. So I'm back on the Olinda Creek, just near Mount Evelyn. I've got a tiny little car repair to do. The cable snapped on my phone charger, so I need to fix that. But before I do, I'm going to put in a couple of lines just in my favourite little spot here on Olinda Creek. Stand by. I've pulled the rods in. There's no bites down here on Olinda Creek. that's the end of the window this morning. I am going to head back into Melbourne, get ready for work. Next weekend, I'm heading out west. I don't know where I'm going to go yet, but I'll see you next weekend.